Welcome to the first Bleach news and updates video of 2026. I've said in past videos that 2026 is a huge year for Bleach, because this year we're celebrating 25 years since the Bleach manga was first serialized in Shonen Jump back in 2001. The first details about what we could expect this year was revealed at Jump Festa in December. We got an all-new teaser trailer at the Jump Festa 2026 Superstage Red Bleach panel. So it was a 2-minute trailer with 90 seconds of recap and about 30 seconds of new Call for animation. We saw key scenes which include Yhwach's almighty activation with multiplying eyes, Ichigo Orihime Chad running up to confront Yhwach, Uryu vs Hashward, which has been confirmed to be expanded upon beyond what we saw in the manga, and Ichigo's Horn of Salvation form, along with the Gran Rei Sero Getsuga Tensho sequence. The visual tone leans heavily into reddish pink lighting for Yhwach's throne room scenes. We also got the reveal of an all-new key visual at Jump Festa, and Kubo wrote a new poem for it. It goes to those who were once called calamities. The final season is also reportedly going to be 13 episodes, and it was confirmed that it's premiering in July of 2026. The staff list is pretty stacked, with director Tomihisa Taguchi returning alongside the series director Hikaru Murata. And as always, we have character designer Masashi Kudo, action animation director Satoshi Sakai and Takashi Hashimoto, along with art director Yoshio Tanuka. These are all veteran staff members from previous Thousand Year Blood War cores. Kubo has also said that his supervision work for Core 4 alone equals everything that he has done for cores 1 through 3 combined, which means we can expect a ton of anime original content, all new fight sequences, expansions to Uryu vs Hashward's fight, and so many other moments that were massively rushed within the manga. Jump Festa also revealed Bleach the Stories, which is a rebroadcast or retrospective campaign which is running from December 2025 through to the premiere of Core 4. It's basically a streamlined recap of every single Bleach arc, along with cast member interviews and past opening and ending footage. Some people thought that this was going to be an anime reboot, but it's just more of a catch-up campaign. Bleach Mirrors High was also announced for summer of 2026. Kubo has been involved in this game from the very first meeting. He's been handling title sequences, scenarios and character designs, and it's likely tied to the high school warfare alternate universe concept from past April Fool's promotions. And some have theorized that it could be tied to the high school warfare alternate Bleach universe concept that Kubo did on April Fool's Day. We also learnt of an all-new Bleach light novel by Ryogo Narita called Don't Bleach My Fist. It's also based on the high school alternative universe setting. So yeah, Jump Festa 2026 was pretty stacked. We got a Call for release date, we got an all-new mobile game Bleach Mirrors High, and the light novel Don't Bleach My Fist. So there was quite a dry spell for Bleach information in the first 3 months of 2026. But from April, the marketing for the final core of the Bleach anime as well as other Bleach content truly began. First, we have details about Don't Bleach My Fist. So we learned that this is a completely new work. It's a Bleach spin-off, an original story based on the world of the hugely popular Bleach the High School Warfare. These were freshly drawn illustrations by Kubo, and the story for this has also been penned by Kubo. And we learned that the light novel will be released on the 4th of June. You can see just how creative some of these illustrations are that Kubo has done. These are the Shinigami and Karakura Town female cast members. Here are the Sternritter and the Arrancar female cast members. Then of course these illustrations of Ichigo Uryu and the Gote 13 Shinigami in school uniforms, as it seems like they are going up against a mixture of the Arrancar and the Sternritter who are also dressed in school uniforms. The social media response for this new Bleach light novel has been insane, with 5.6 million views on this post from Kubo's official account, with 78,000 likes and 29,000 retweets. Not too long after the pre-orders for Don't Bleach My Fist had been released, it had become a #1 top seller within the novel category. And last bit of information we have on this light novel is the cover, which Kubo released just today on his official Twitter account. So you can see this incredible cover art of Ichigo with the title Don't Bleach My Fist 1. The description reads, Kurosaki Ichigo is a freshman at Karakura High School. Though there are a few troubles, a peaceful school life has begun. However, the fierce warriors of the Stern Cross Academy close in on Ichigo as if guided by fate. The conflict that would later become a legend in Karakura Town was about to begin. So the story is written by Kubo, and the April Fool's Project spin-off novel from Bleach Don't Bleach My Fist, which was hugely popular, will be released on Thursday the 4th of June 2026. This then brings us to the 1000 Year Blood War Core 4 anime, as marketing officially began for it in April of 2026. First, we started off with this special feature called Bleach Memories, where fans were able to create original images using scenes and illustrations from past series. Even Viz Media posted about this on their official Twitter account, so Bleach Memories here, the last thrilling chapter of the story is finally here. Bleach 1000 Year Blood War, The Calamity is coming in July 2026. Create your own original images using scenes, illustrations, and items taken from the series. So yeah, they want everybody to share all of their favorite moments on social media to get them all hyped for the final core. So as you can see here, you can pick various different moments. You can pick a scene. So here, Rukia with the moon in the background. You can change the background color, add text to it, and add all sorts of things like these insignia images. And yeah, it's kind of like your very own Bleach collage that you can make and share on social media. So things were pretty quiet until we got this post from Viz Media's official account, as they revealed that in the United States there's going to be a limited theatrical event. They're going to be premiering the first 3 episodes of Core 4 on June 25. So while this is great for American fans, a lot of worldwide fans had an issue because Viz have a worldwide Bleach license, or at least for the majority of English-speaking countries. But fans are confused as to why only America is going to be getting this preview of Core 4 with the first 3 episodes releasing in theaters. Everyone started this hashtag Bleach Global Theater campaign, and it started trending on Twitter, so it got a lot of traction. I'm sure that everyone at Viz and at Pierrot Films has heard the massive request from fans that they want a global theatrical release for the first 3 episodes of Core 4. There was also this Variety article which announced the news of Core 4's theatrical run. So it states, Fathom Entertainment and Viz Media are bringing the first 3 episodes of The Calamity Core 4 to cinemas across the US for a limited run between June 25 to 29, before the final season officially broadcasts and streams on platforms. It's going to be available both subtitled and English dubbed. During the theatrical run, they will include behind-the-scenes footage and a conversation with Kubo alongside Chief Series Director Tomihisa Toguchi and Series Director Hikaru Murata. Core 4 picks up on the 1000 Year Blood War arc at its most volatile point, as the Gote 13 and surviving Quincy's converge on Varavelt, and as Ichigo and the others ready themselves for a final confrontation with Yhwach. Yeah, so it's great that American fans have a preview of Core 4 with the first 3 episodes, and not to mention all of the behind the scenes content with the interview with Kubo 2 and the series staff. At the end of the Variety article, we got some very interesting stats here. So Bleach has drawn consistent ratings of around 9.4 out of 10 across fan and critic platforms, and it's received multiple nominations at the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, as if they mean anything really. What's interesting is Viz Media's social media content for the Bleach franchise has accumulated over 25 million views and 105 million plus impressions in 2025, and we also learned that Bleach has logged more than 62 million hours watched on Hulu. So yeah, if you're in America, pre-order your cinema tickets for June 25 to 29, as you're lucky enough to get a preview of those first 3 episodes of Core 4. So the last bit of 1000 Year Blood War Core 4 information we have is from Kubo's official fan club, Club Outside. So Kubo posted that he had a meeting at Shueisha for work, and he grabbed some jump water, and he brought his cat along with him to the interview, and he takes a picture of his cat inside of his bag with these important documents with dates on there. So the meeting that Kubo had took place on the 16th of April, and just at the bottom you can make out some information about what is discussed at this meeting. So fans zoomed in and tried to enhance the image as much as possible. So thanks to Kubo, we've got a leak of the potential release date for the official full trailer for Core 4. So this document says May 19th for the PV of Core 4. You can barely make it out there, but yeah, it does say 5/19. Next, there's information about a Bleach crossover with the Illustrator LAM. So the illustrator has drawn multiple different characters. and these designs have been showcased at an exhibition within Japan. So you can see these drawings here, this one here of Yoruichi, this one here of Siphon, he even drew Riruka, along with Ichigo. You can see all of the different characters that he has drawn and how they are being showed off at the art showcase. Lam has an incredible ability to use colors with a delicate touch as he brings to life Kubo's characters with an alternate but very familiar art style. There was also an amazing interview that was conducted between Kubo and Lam. Lam speaks about his feelings about Bleach growing up with it, and Kubo responds to questions about his work and the creation of Bleach. And yeah, it's just a really insightful interview, which I recommend all of you to go and check out. Here are more additional characters that Lam has drawn: Ukiura, Giselle, Mayuri, Urahara, and Shinji. And from the great positive response to the art showcase, it seems like it was a massive success. So this is all of the positive news for the Bleach anime and other projects that are currently going on. We have a ton to look forward to with the new Bleach light novel, 1000 Year Blood War Core 4 premiering in July, the Bleach Mirrors High game, which is getting a summer 2026 return, the theatrical preview of Core 4 with the first 3 episodes releasing in America, and all of this incredible art by the Illustrator LAM. So as marketing for 1000 Year Blood War Core 4 starts kicking it into high gear, we're going to be getting even more information, so do subscribe to the channel and stick around for more. Well, there is one last piece of information that I want to leave all of you with. So a Japanese man has recently earned legendary psychopath status. So this man kidnapped a middle school girl and he made her binge watch Bleach from the very first episode to the finale. After she finished these episodes, he gave her a 10-question quiz, and if you got 6 or more right, then he would let her go. Nothing untoward was done to the girl aside from making her binge watch Bleach. My god, I cannot think of a worse punishment than sitting through the Bound arc. But here you've got screenshots from the news report as he's staring at the girl as he's making her watch Bleach. Yeah, additional shots here from the news report. Then there's even this AI recreation as this old geezer's here making this girl do a quiz after having watched all of Bleach. But yeah, this is absolutely everything that I have about all of the latest information about Bleach as of April of 2026. So as I said earlier, stick around and subscribe to the channel for the latest in Bleach news and information. Let me know all of your thoughts about what we've discussed in the video, and lastly, thanks for making it to the end of this one, and I look forward to seeing you in my next Bleach news and updates video.
A massive thank you goes out to all of my amazing Patreon supporters for helping to make this video possible. If you also want to support the channel and see your name in the end of my videos, then check out my Patreon, which has loads of perks like early video access and so much more. Thank you for sticking around till the end of the video, and whatever you contribute will mean a lot to me.